hands of an adolescent.
Hello, hello, hello. I came out here to test on Conan for just a minute, and look who we found. Yes, he decided to come see us. So I just thought we would take him out. He was nice enough to land right on top of me, which is good. That doesn't always happen. So I thought we would just go ahead. Oh, he's running off now. Oh, my controller batteries are low. I think he's extra bloody because of the blood textures. I don't usually have this kind of bloody dragon when I'm fighting, which is unusual, actually. He's not even bothering me. Oh, here we go. Dun da 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 da. This would be so much better if it wasn't exactly the same. You hadn't seen it a million times. But nonetheless.
Couldn't have done that without you.
Yes, I've never
Yes, I know. So anyway.
What manner of magic is this?
There you are. I was just testing Conan's game out, and I will explain what was going on. The thing is, I had played around a little bit after our last times, and I was still... Oh, he's dead. I was still getting a few crashes occasionally out here in this area, and I think it's really just because we have too much stuff going on. I think the Beasts of Tamriel and the Berg mods were just too much. So I turned those two things off, and I seem to be able to run around out here just fine with no problems so far. I will say so far because so far in all my testing it's been a problem. So I was just trying... Hey, is this our buddy? It is, it's my
People of Skyrim are more open-minded about certain things than people in other places.
Uh-huh. How you doing, Mike?
Mike knows why Farmer are blind. It has nothing to do with the Dwemer disappearing. Really.
Okay.
Mike has heard it is dangerous to be your friend.
Yeah, it
Mike
probably is.
tired now. Go bother somebody else.
Oh, come on, Mike.
Mike is done talking.
Hold on, Mike. You just don't look cool. You are not wearing the right thing. Let's see if we can fix my ink up. Where is that? So don't we have a ring of fashion design? Yes, here we go. Let's give him something else. Maybe he will wear it for us. What do we have here? Come on, Mike. Surely you would like to wear something nicer than that. Oh, I don't really have anything good, do I? Well, I don't have anything good on me to give him, so okay, we won't worry about that then. The fashion designer ring, I think it relies on you having something to share with him. I could be wrong, but I think it does. Anyway, so we'll just put our silver ring back on. Alright, sorry Mike. I'll see you later. You'll just have to manage. Oh, these are the drunks.
Hail, friend. It's good to see another merry soul enjoying this.
Oh, how do you know I'm a merry soul?
Ah, but you look tired.
You look
Share
tired.
a bottle of honey brew mead with me.
Now, I'm having a little coffee, so bear with me.
You've never had a taste of sweet honey brew? Why, it's only the finest mead outside of Sovngarde. Its sweetness is like a fair maiden's kiss on a starry night. And it's got enough kick to put a frost roll on his hind quarters.
Okay.
Not enough talk. Come, won't you share a drink with me and my companions?
Oh, sure.
Ah, nothing like fine spirits to help raise your spirits. Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
Alright. Are they leaving? I thought I was supposed to have a drink. we had a drink and you're leaving. Friendships do not last that long. Hulda, however, will hang around forever. Alright. Oh, level up. Yeah, okay. Conan, what level are you, dude? I don't know. I don't know. He's level 8. Ooh, he's moving up in the world. Why do we have a fence around our yard? This place looks a little rough, if you ask me. But there is a bed here if you ever needed it. Alright, well... You know what? I'm thinking that we have found our main issue. Our main issue here in Whiterun is most likely... Well, let me... I'm going to do a save here in a minute and I'll show you. Because we're not having any trouble now getting around. We're not having any crash. We're not having any problems. And if you remember before when we were testing, it was kind of driving me crazy. And it just took me a while to really think it through. And I was tired anyway. So I wasn't really thinking that well last time. Oh, have we been here already? Obviously we have. Oh, there's an interesting thing. There we go. That happens sometimes. The mammoths are not always the way we think they should be. Sometimes they think they can fly. I've seen that happen a number of times. Anyway, I'm sure you have too. So, I'm just poking around for a minute. Yeah, let's go back up here to Whiterun. I just want to make sure. I want to walk as much as I can and make sure that we know where we're going. What is this mine over here? Let's just see what this is. Isn't this some kind of camp? I'm thinking there's bandits here. Oh, are those wolves? Those are wolves running. Leave those deer alone. Oh, we're going down for that tree, I guess. Oh, good job, Hulda. Hulda's pretty tough. And she's not afraid to freeze them or use an axe. She'll do whatever she needs to do. She doesn't care. I don't think I really... I think I left her an axe on purpose. Okay, yeah, this is a bandit place. Well, let's go in here and just mess with them. I kind of like this place. Of course, I just like killing them, honestly, but that's fine. Ooh, I don't know. Let's see. Over here! There's some bandits! Somebody's coming in to get us. Oh, choppy chop. Overall, I would say the game as we have it now is working pretty good. You know, all your blood textures and everything. It's the Beast of Tamriel that... It's just too much. In this area especially, it's too much. Oh, she's got somebody over here. Well, I didn't even hardly get to hit him. Way to go, Hulda. She's like, wow. Oh, she had an arrow sticking out of her, but that's okay. Alright, so anyway, what I was saying is that I think with the birds and the Beast of Tamriel, it's just too much in this area. You'll notice how everything is running very well, very smooth now. So I think probably some other encounter mod is needed. Something other than the Beast of Tamriel and what's the word? And the birds. I think those are the two I think those are the 2 mods that are problematic. It's actually 3 right now. I'd already gotten rid of the 1 bird mod because it made some of your people float away. So what we're going to do... Oh. Hello, doggy. How you doing? So what we're going to do... Oh, okay, I just made myself dizzy by whirling around a little too quickly. Was that Hulda? I hope that was Hulda. For a minute I thought another dragon was going to attack us. Look out here. Maybe it's these bad guys. What is that? A Spriggan is chasing possibly a bandit. This is pretty funny. Yeah, the Spriggan killed the bandit. Oh, that's funny. Oh, it's a hunter. Oh, sorry, hunter. Hunters I like better than bandits. Of course. Oh, Hulda.
Another day.
Alright, Hulda. Good job. How are you
I've been
doing?
hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Okay, she's okay. The other hunter is dead, so. Alright, so. I think this is a little ambush cave, isn't it? Let's go up here and be ambushed. I'm just trying to play and get a feel for the game, some of the action. Well, not even an ambush. Just plain old standing around out here. Okay, so the blood textures is working like you might have expected. Hold on. You're in the way.
Thanks for having my back, then.
Hey, Hulda is appreciative. That's pretty good. That makes Hulda a better follower than some. Some of them never say anything like that. This ain't Vafri, is it? No, this is another horse. Cool, okay. So, see, this... I'm disappointed again, but there's not a lot we can do about it. The smuggler's note. You can take those prices and eat them. We found our own source of skooma now. The real stuff, not that watered-down third-hand trash you've been selling. And don't even think of ratting us out. One word to the guards, and I'll make sure they know what that seer of yours is really up to. Interesting. Wait, who was that addressed to? Akari. Not familiar with that character right off. Nonetheless... Oh, the pickpocketing has increased. What's in the barrel? Some garlic? We'll take some garlic. Conan likes a little strong garlic. Oh, the dragon's tongue. Woo. I don't think I would want the dragon's tongue, but hey, whatever. Alright, so I think I'm kind of done being silly. We'll see. You just never know with me how long that's going to go on, so... Oh, some wheat. Woo! Not for the gluten-free. Yes, Skyrim is not gluten-free, I'm sorry to say. It's dangerous to those of you who have that problem. Nonetheless, I'm just being dumb again. Let's head on back around to town. So this has been, everything works fine right now. I know, this is dumb and it's awful, but it's true. Everything is working fine right now. Hello, Mr. Guard. How are you doing? Oh, of course you can. Oh, you don't even need me. Just go out there and let them burn you, freeze you, electrocute you, whatever they want to do. Alright, so... You know what? This is working fine. Let me show you. I think the proof is in the pudding now that we've been wandering around and doing this. I'm going to do a save here. Did Hulda catch up to me? Well, I'm sure she'll be along. Let me just do a save here. Alright. We're going to hop out and go look at the mods. Just give me a minute to bring that up and I'll show you.
Aye, sir.
Alright, so let me show you where we're at now after I did some, like I said, I kind of had some rethinking to do, and, you know, just kind of thinking it over and thinking, well, I kept having all this trouble in the same spots. By the way, you don't have to use this this Breeze Home mod. I threw it in here because this is my favorite Breeze Home mod, but you don't have to use any Breeze Home mod. There's a Whiterun crafting center mod that you can get, which will give you everything you need as far as like a home is concerned right outside of Whiterun, and it doesn't usually have any trouble either from what I had seen. But for right now, I'm not going to fool around with that. You can use a Breeze Home mod if you want. We couldn't get the one from Eleonora to work because there's too many other changes going on, and it was just not compatible with this game unless you could play around with moving it all kinds of places, but it just was not working out for me. Now the Beast of Tamriel and these two here is what I turned off, because we just kept having so many troubles. And all these other mods, let me see, do we have the Dragon Club, do we have the Giant Club mod back? Yeah. All of these, like both of these mods I thought might be causing some issues. They're not causing any issue, not that I can tell. So I just turned these 3 mods off here because I felt like when I sat down and really thought about it some more, or just thinking about it off and on, that this adds and changes a lot, and that was probably the issue, and it looks like it probably is. Now let's see, what did I do? Guy-wise, I did give you this back, this instead of the other, because I felt like the other mod was the problem. But now, I'm not so sure of that, so what we're going to do is we're going to try some of these things out one at a time. We're down to where we really only have a few mods, okay? And I'm not going to test out these all at once because these are some pretty big mods. But I thought what we would do is let this mod go and bring back the that overhaul for males. I can't remember the name of it right now. Let's just get rid of this. Alright. It was the beauty pack, definitive beauty pack, but it was the male add-on. I still think it might be an issue because I think it expects you to have the beauty pack, but maybe not. Let's see. Maybe it's standalone. It's pretty big. You would think it would be standalone. Here it is. I see. I was interested in this, but it's so huge. If it could be shrunk down, I think it would be better. Let me see what it has in it. Fixed all normal maps, added rough and wrinkles textures, deleted duplicated textures, hands, added a new younger map. Alright, it doesn't quite tell me enough what it does. Recommended mod and beards. I don't remember if you had beards, but let's see. So wait just a minute. Small description. High quality textures. Okay, so this should do a high poly body. This should do everything we want. So let's put this back in the game again. I'm just going to try these one thing at a time. I took this out because we were having so much trouble, and I thought, well, maybe the trouble is this body and we're just carrying it around with us. But then I finally decided after more thought later on that, oh, it's probably just the combination of the birds and the Beast of Tamriel. Now, we're going to try some of this out. We're going to see what we get. But you saw here, I was able to run around outside of Whiterun all I wanted with Conan without those mods turned on. Unfortunately, if we have too many add-in creatures or add-in NPCs, however you want to look at it, in an area, it can, you know, it can stress the game out. The game will crash. So it's unfortunate, but that's a fact. We just have to deal with that. Let me move this up here. We have plenty of space. Space is not a problem. And you could always add in textures or whatever you want to do. You don't have a lot of textures in your game, which there's no problem with that. If you like the way the game looks good, vanilla, it does. I mean, it's a matter of preference. It looks better. Okay, so there's beards. Okay, so I think we want it to be, hold on a second. Yeah, I think we want it to be here. All right. So let's see, that's the female body. Now, you could, I wouldn't suggest it. You could try going back to CBBE at this point. However, I still think some of these outfits are not going to be CBBE compatible. So you're probably better to stay UNP. CBBE, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that in Skyrim on the Xbox, there's not as many things for it. And I'm betting that a lot of this is UNP based, and it won't look right if you're doing CBBE. There is, though, a CBBE version of this, so you wouldn't be totally out of luck. But some of these, I don't think some of these would be that. But I'll leave these for you to, you can craft these and try some of those armors on and see what they look like, and you can try them out. Let's see. Anything else? You can see the enhanced blood textures are working because blood is flying everywhere with Conan. Okay, not much else to say. So I'm going to do a reset. Let's hop out and do a reset, and we'll run around on Conan outside of Whiterun and try that mod out, okay? Alright, so I'll be back in a minute.
Captain's log supplemental.
Alright, so here we are on my silly version of Conan. I want to see exactly what's he going to look like without his clothes on. Not that I'm terribly interested in naked guys, but hey, let's just take a look anyway and see. Some of you might be interested. Okay, I think overall the body and stuff looks pretty good. Let's see, do we want to drop the shield? Let's just drop the shield for the moment. And we'll take the weapons off. He's probably not using the best arrows anyway. Oh yeah, we're using favorited gear, so the bow is going to stay. Anyway. Maybe I can unequip it. Hold on. Sometimes. But it's favorited. Oh, there we go. So we did. You have to kind of turn it off and on. Okay, so we got rid of it. We'll leave him his necklace there. And his underwear. Da-da-da. Alright, anyway, I'm being silly, but the whole reason was I was going to take him to the cheat room. Oh, look at that. All his weapons came on. I didn't expect that, but I think I just noticed something. Did you notice that? So the animations we're using, I think it's making him run in a little bit of a girlish manner. Does that not look like he's... I think he is. I think the just female animations is affecting him a little bit. Which is what I'm laughing about. However, it's not causing a crash. So technically, it is working. So, I guess I'm going to leave it. I mean, probably if it was me, I would probably drop it. Look at that. The minute I pull his fists out, his weapons come on. He seems okay normally like this, and I was playing first person earlier, so I didn't notice it. But it looks like the just female stuff might, and I say might, be affecting him. You might not want that if you're playing a guy, but see, that doesn't look right, does it? Does that look right? That doesn't look right to me. Anyway, we're going to go to the cheat room. The whole idea where I was heading was we're just going to go to the cheat room and see if we want to change him. I don't know if I want to change him or not. But we're going to at least see what our options are. Oh, let me check something. What's our powers? I can bring Hulda up here with us so she doesn't wander off. Oh, wait. You have to use the other thing. Okay. Alright, I'm used to the other spell, but this will do. This does work. Ta-da! See? Using IFF, you can call your people to you, even in the cheat room, which is nice. Alright, so let's go first person. I like this better anyway. Now, let's see what our options are. I don't want to change his race. Let's just look at a limited thing. Did I save before I hopped into this? Hold on a second. I meant to, but I know me. Sometimes I forget. Alright, now we can mess around with him all we want and I can reload. So if you look around, I kind of like the way I had him here, but there are some different options. Now I think these are too bright. There's too much shininess. Now if you like the shininess, you'll like it. That's probably better. This was probably a little too much. I think that's better. Probably the medium skin tones have been looking really good to me lately, especially in this game because you get a lot of brightness, but you could change it up. That looks a little too red for me, but you could use it. That's pretty good. Yeah, a lot of these, once you get too far over here, about midway and beyond, it starts getting too bright and shiny. But that's me. That's personal preference. You should always do what you want to do. Let's change our stuff. Let's see the presets. So these guys are still vanilla, of course, so they still look vanilla. Not really a surprise. They do look better than normal. Now, these are the better presets here. These three here. And I think this was the one I used to base Conan off of, basically. So you get some different war paint options and things. Let's try to find. I'm gonna try to find something that'll contrast a lot that you'll be able to see easily. They didn't do you a lot of colors. I think again they were expecting you to have that definitive beauty pack, which would probably open more stuff up to you. Let's go with. Well, let's go back to the red for a minute. Okay, I think that stands out pretty good. Well, does it stand out better than... Well, it's optional, I guess. I think the red stands out pretty good. Let's just go with that for the moment. You can see some of the... See if there's anything different or if these are all the same. You know what? I think these are all the same. There's really no difference. Okay. So I'm not sure. I guess what we're getting out of this definitive pack mail add-on is mainly the body and text and skin texture then. I think without the other definitive beauty pack stuff, you're not getting that much. And that's not to put it down. And they said they couldn't compress it. For whatever reason, they had trouble. They couldn't compress it. So I'm trying to look and see if there's anything special here. I'm not going to keep Conan like this. I'm probably going to change him up. But you've still got, with the eyes of Amber or whatever that was, I don't remember what your eye mod was. I'm sorry. I think I'm thinking of one I'm testing. You have a bunch of different colors, though, and there's a lot of them. And you can use the bumper to get through them, but there's a lot of them. So you can really mess up the eyes. Or, you can have some cool-looking eyes. I try not to invest too much in the eyes because I rarely actually get to see them that much. But that's a preference. That is just a preference. So here we go. So yeah, I think we're mainly getting the skin texture and the body. I don't see that we're really getting a lot of options in the character creation. So, but that was just to test that out and see. So I'm going to reload back to the way Conan was, because I really kind of like the way I had him. And let's see. Yeah, here we go. All right. So I will be back in a minute, and we will go do something else.
Up your shaft.
Okay, so we're back, and Conan is his usual self, at least in my game. The way I've been doing this, I think we're going to snap a quick picture of him. in his undies. We might have to use that for the thumbnail just for fun. Oh, maybe we'll do a picture of him and hold it together. I know you probably don't care, but I'm just doing this for fun. Oh, let's do the, let's get rid of the... Now it looks like we're both in our undies. How's that? Woo. Everybody just stares off into the distance. They do make quite the pair, don't they? Okay, anyway, enough of that foolishness. Let's get back to it. Let's get his stuff back on. He'll probably want it. Let's see, what's our best arrows? Certainly it's not the iron arrows, is it? That is the best. No, we have steel. Steel arrows, that's good. Alright. He can have his shield. I don't remember what all I did for him, honestly. This is going to be hit or miss whether I find everything. I think that was it. I don't think we're using fur. I think we're using some form of hide or something like that. Yeah, those boots. No, not that. Yeah, probably using those bracers. That shield. What armor was he wearing? Okay, I've lost track of his armor. Hopefully I didn't lose it. Maybe, was he just wearing that? I didn't think he was wearing that. Huh. You know, some days... some days you just lose whatever... Okay. You know what? I guess that will have to do. If that's not what he was wearing, it's what he's wearing now. So we'll just deal with it, okay? Alright. Alright, hold on. We're leaving. So we're going to head back down to where we were. And we'll have to summon Hulda down to us. This shouldn't take but just a second. Usually this kind of thing is quick. He says. And then we go 3 hours later. Let's just wait a... Oh, no, there we go. It was pretty quick. Okay. Usually it should be, but... Oh, no, not set home. Exit that. There she is. Alright, so anyway, let's see. So he does have clothes. That's good. That looks nice. See that sunset out there? Or... What time is it? Yeah, sunset. You see the redness out there? That looks very good. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do another save here. I think, from what we're seeing, I think the whole issue was really just with those mods that add so much to the game. I think the bird and the beasts are just too much. Now, I'm going to try turning one or more of them on, but first I want to test out the rest of the mods, because I think the other mods are okay, except for the possibility of that Immersive Citizens. I've had trouble with it in the past, but now it could be that you have the proper load and type of game for that. I had trouble with it probably because I didn't know what I was doing for one, but two, probably because, let's see, how do I say it? I was adding a lot more people and stuff, kind of like your Beasts of Tamriel. I had too many other things that were being added in. Okay, so it appears, last time we couldn't go this far without crashing, so it appears this mod is probably fine. Let's go visit these people in the fort over here and kill them. And see how we do. You know, it's always fun to kill a few bandits while you're out running around in Skyrim. Let's come in a different way.
You won't leave me alive.
Hi, Ma. We're home. Choppy chop. There we go. Oh. He looks sufficiently grumpy, too, while he did that. Heads will roll. Oh, you know what the problem... Well, that's actually not a problem. Now, I don't have...
Split your belly like an old woman first.
Oh, I don't think so. That's not even nice of you to say. So we're doing this without the display being turned on, which is... Well, it's fine. If I could jump straight. Hold on.
Now you pay. Your end.
Oh, choppy chop again. That's nice. So I can't see my health is the only bad thing, so. But I'm willing to tolerate that. Hello? There we go. Oh, we got the orc coming up. Try not to hit Hulda. Look at that. Oh, she chopped his head off. Good job, Hulda. Okay, a new follower recommendation. Get Hulda from the inn. She's actually a pretty good follower. Give her some spells. Give her some good armor. And give her an axe. And she will use it. Let's follow Hulda. She's the vicious one. Woohoo! She makes me look like a pacifist. Look at this. The blood will... Oh!
Thanks. Couldn't have done that without you.
Hulda, that was... Okay, that was impressive, Hulda. We have to take a picture of your handiwork. That was good. That was really wonderful. Hulda did a fantastic job. I could not ask for any more. Now there is a follower for you. Just yanking her out of the vanilla game, giving her some spells and an axe, and she's on her way. Hulda the Hellion. That's what we should call her. Yes, Hulda the Hellion. Bruh. I'll have to do something with that. Anyway, alright. So, again, I guess that is enough with the silliness, but it proves that this body, I don't think this body mod was a problem at all. I think I was just so... Well, one, I was tired, but two, I just was not thinking clearly, and then we had all that stuff going on, crashing all over the place, and I was like, man, what is wrong? Because we had run the birds and the Beasts of Tamriel for a while, and we hadn't had issues, but all of a sudden... Oh. Well, how nice to find a head in the road out here. Nonetheless, but then all of a sudden we were just having so many problems. And that just seemed like so much trouble. Alright, anyway, enough of that talk. Let's move forward from where we are. So we're doing good. I'm doing a lot of new saves on Conan, because I like to be able to come back if I need to come back to this type of time frame. So let's try some of the other mods, and then finally we'll go back and try the Beasts of Tamriel again. I'm not sure that we're going to be able to do that, you know, and make it work, but just hold on. We'll be back in a minute.
Fascinating.
Alright, so the just new female animations. I'm pretty sure that that is somewhat affecting the male animations. Because I think this is all for your player character, so I think this mod is intended that you would use a female character and not a guy. Because I think they changed some of the shared animations. Oh yeah, okay, they say use this only with a female character, and there I am, I'm running around with Conan. So, just remember when you use this, to use this only with a female character. That's why Conan looked a little odd there, but that's okay. So maybe I should, you know, maybe when we're done with some of this testing, we could make a girl and run around and see, but I don't think that's going to matter, and yeah, I don't even think that's necessary. I think we're doing fine. You're probably intending on playing a female. If you need to play a male, then just remember that some of the animations, if you're in third person, may look a little wonky because they may look a little feminine. But other than that, it does work. It doesn't cause any true issue, no crash or anything. So here we go. We've got all this in place, the beards. I did bring in the beauties of Skyrim because we were doing this body and not the CBBE. You can do a HD version of this. You certainly have the room for it if you want, but it's up to you. The HD version is... I've not really gone back to try it a lot, but it's supposed to be significantly better. I didn't really see a huge amount of difference in the past, but it's been a while. Been a while since I tried it, so. All this appears to be working with no issues. This does need to be moved to a different place than where I had it before. So, because it says load after character overhauls. So, now, you could say, I thought for a minute that just meant NPC overhauls, but then I thought, well, it could mean after all my character mods too, just to be safe. So I moved it down here just to be safe, below even my textures. Now, we have not turned on the Immersive Citizens or the Realistic Conversations. Now, I'm not so worried about Realistic Conversations, but Immersive Citizens, we're going to turn that on. I want to travel around and walk around the towns a little bit, okay? So I'm going to do a reset and come back in, and that's what we're going to do. It's going to take a little time.
Illogical.
Alright, so you might see a bunch of pictures or thumbnails of Hulda. I mean, after all, who doesn't like looking at Hulda? But nonetheless. Anyway, so everything appears to be working good. We've turned on Immersive Citizens. We've not been to one town, not yet. Okay? So I thought what we would do is... I was going to walk us to Whiterun. Now, I want to tell you, sometimes I'm picking up strange sound effects. Now, I think it might be coming from the Sounds of Skyrim mod. And it may be perfectly fine, it's just not what I'm accustomed to hearing. So, you'll have to test that out and see what you think of it. I have never used the Sounds of Skyrim before. I looked a little bit at one of the books and configuring it, but it's just more than I want to deal with, honestly. It's not making the game crash. So in that sense, since it's not making the game crash, I'm not overly worried about it. But it is an issue. It's well, it's not an issue. It's something to think about for you to consider. If you want to use it, of course, use it. There's no problem with that. Now, we do have Immersive Citizens on, so I'm imagining everybody's going to go about their usual business. John is out, no telling what he's doing. The stable master is sitting under the sun, I mean out of the sun now, which kind of makes more sense, I guess. Oh, sorry, Hulda. Let's see, these guys, is he going to tell me about his crops or something else? He's going to ignore me.
Do you hunt? The plains outside Whiterun are ripe with game.
Oh, that's pretty normal. That's nothing new. I'm just testing everybody out. Oh, the two of them. The two of them together. Oh, and here's Uthgard. What's she up to? She's not going to speak to me. Alright, so far everything seems fine. Let's go into town and see. Everybody's heading out of town. Is Immersive Citizens supposed to bring everybody out of town? Well, we're going to find out. I'm going to do a quick save here. Let's go in. I just want to test this out. I want to travel to the towns and just walk around. Could be you won't have any issue at all. I've got it low where it's supposed to be, to my understanding.
Affirmative.
Alright, so we're here.
Everything all right?
Yep, everything's okay. Adrienne. She would probably make a good follower too. They always try to make her look nice, which is good because she always looks so horrible in the vanilla game. So scary. It's like, whoa. Let's see, let's pop in and out of this breeze home. Make sure this mod is still interacting well with other things. If not, we can remove it. We don't have to have a Breeze Home mod. This was really just for convenience and just for the fun of it. But it looks like it's okay. The professor's here.
Hello, dear boy.
Did I hear a monster or something? Well, anyway. I thought I heard something like, I don't know.
Oh, chewing gum.
Chewing gum? Hey, buddy, don't be making a mess around here. Oh.